Hey guys, here I am once again recording the drawing with heat. So all that got dry. You could tell on this infrared here. If you look at the infrared, you can see all that area down there. It's wet. See the whole base about 6 inches up. So what that heat is doing, you can see right there the lights, that's going to evaporate the moisture. And tomorrow morning I will come so you can see it's already dry. That's where the heat lamps were. Right there is dry. But if I go this way, which is where the camera shows, you see that purple right there? That's moisture. So let's check it. Yeah, you can see it's wet. And if you see down here, all that blue, that's all moisture. And if we check it with the meter, you'll see, yep, see? So that's what those heat lamps, it's the heat, the lights, it's just the right height. That's where it gets wet. If you notice here, see it's 100, then it comes up and it's gone. And that's just where the light hits. And then the heat also goes up a little bit. So in about 6 hours, that section of the wall will be dry completely. And then I'll move all those lights over to this section, and so on and so on. So anyway, these people that lived here, they left something on the stove burning, and it set off that sprinkler. And that sprinkler obviously went off. And that's a good thing, because otherwise this whole this whole building would have been on fire. And we're talking about a lot of buildings, you know. I mean, it's about 200 units. So anyway, you can see the water damage right there. I don't know if you can see it right there, where the water bubbled. All this area, but all this area is already dry. I had dehumidifiers in here and blowers. That carpet was soaking wet, and I dried it. Believe it or not, guys, I dried it. I just put blowers underneath. I used the water cloth to extract the water. Now it's gonna be up to the client to see if they're gonna, you know, it's dry, so now they gotta change the carpet or install new tile, but at least it's dry now, so that's not a issue. All this area is dry now. All this is dry. You know, it's dry. All this is dry. The bathroom, everything got flooded, even the other the next one over. So what happened, the water came out, that sprinkler flooded all this, flooded the next unit, And I gotta go into the other unit too. And the water came gushing out here, and it wet this hallway, as you could tell. From here, so the water came gushing down. All through here, this unit got wet, and I got a little bit of water inside each unit. You know, not too much, just a little bit, because the firefighters pushed the water out that door. But as you can see, I got heat lamps here. I gotta have to dry all this underneath. It's 100% moisture, so I could only put so much lights at a time, because then it'll pop breakers. But as soon as I'm done with that floor, or actually that room, I'm gonna start putting some lights here, and every 6 hours move them. So I have myself a project here. Put some antimicrobial to prevent mold. And the utility room, I'm gonna have to go in there because there's still moisture here. All this. But yeah, guys, definitely this is an awesome way to dry the walls, because dehues and blowers alone will not dry the walls. You need heat. The heat will evaporate the water from the drywall, and it will come out, and then the dehumidifier will pick it up. But since this is already, you know, everything is so dry, it's only a little bit of moisture inside the drywall. You don't even need a dehumidifier anymore, so it's just leaving the window open and let the humidity go out that way for what's left. But when I came the first day, there was gushing water everywhere, so everything is dry now. Yeah, everything is dry. There you go, guys. If you need some flood water assistance here in San Diego, Chula Vista area, call Tony's Carpet Cleaning. Right here's the name. The number is 619-735-3081, and I'll be glad to dry your unit without having to cut any of the drywall. You can tell there was no drywall cut here, none at all. So yeah, there's some work. Gonna have to paint, but you definitely don't have to, because usually companies, what they do, they'll cut all your drywall, and then you have all that construction. But with this method, see those heat lamps. Awesome, guys. See here, it's gonna be wet because over there is still a little bit damp. That's why I left those lights over there. But the drying is coming like this, There tomorrow morning. That will be. It's 10:30 right now at night. Tomorrow morning I will come here in the morning. I will move those lights along this way. It'll probably be to here. Then at noon, I'll come and move them, and that's it. This unit will be dry 100%. No drywall cutting. So yeah, if you need some assistance with a flood, I got equipment and I got the knowledge. I could take it, and it'll be pennies on the dollar with no reconstruction. Call Tony's Carpet Cleaning and Flood Water Remediation. Licensed and insured. You could call me at 619-735-3081. I'll be glad to help you out. Thank you.